Greetings, everyone. This is Professor Pierce, and I would like to take a few minutes to talk to you more about the creative media assignment. So your creative media assignment is the final project that you'll do in this class, and this is your chance to show me what you've learned. There are some parameters here that I'm going to discuss in this video, and then in the second follow-up video, I'll show you some examples. So as you can see from the learning objectives and description, the assignment is meant to showcase two things. Number one, your ability to summarize your learning. And number two, your ability to create a presentation that is made for an intended audience. So let's take a look at the scenarios first that I have offered you. There are three different audiences that you can tailor your presentation to. For each scenario, I've given you some information. So who the intended audience is, and also what type of information that I'm looking for. So very briefly, in scenario A, you have an audience that would be professionals working in a biotechnology company. In scenario B, you have the general public that you would make a presentation for. And then finally, in scenario C, your presentation would be targeted at high schoolers. If we move and look over to the instructions, now you can see that I've given you a little bit more parameters on this project. You can choose any type of presentation format you would like. PowerPoints or slide decks are very common, but also don't be afraid to be a little bit more creative. Maybe use a Padlet or a different presentation tool that you are familiar with. You need to have at least 10 elements. So those elements include things like images, videos, animations, cited text, whatever it happens to be. I'm looking for a minimum of 10 of those. And I want to make sure that you have created something that, again, fits well with the scenario that you chose. You will then take your presentation and post it to a Padlet, which I have linked here in this document. And that will be your submission for this project. For examples and more ideas on what your project could look like, please see the next video. Thanks, everyone.